Hello everyone, this is Beastly Eel here, and in today's video we're going to be doing a Marvel character spotlight on a character called Lineage. Now, Lineage is a very different type of person that we've dealt with before. His actual name is Gordon Nobili. Hopefully I'm saying it correctly. But anyway, he starts off as Gordon, and he's the head of what is left of this once respectable crime family, along with his two sons, Carmen and Joseph. They were a down-on-their-luck mob family whose credibility was being tarnished as all attempts of trying to grow as a mob boss was failing significantly. So they had to get some support and everything else. And realistically, this particular character, who is the crime boss of it, which is what makes me laugh a little bit, he was really weak, pathetic, and very scared of everything. He's been captured by the Punisher and the Thunderbolts. He ran away from battles very quickly. He wanted to stay away from as many people as possible, even though he tried to, deal with people before. Now, Gordon, in the very beginning, was a short, stout, bald man who was scared of everything and not sure of what to do with himself at all. But it wasn't until a Terrigen bomb was set off by Black Bolt where he started to transform to become a new Inhuman. Now, he was able to draw his powers from this, and because of this, was able to transform himself into what is now known as Lineage. So he calls himself Lineage, and he's gained the power from the knowledge he's acquired from his ancestors, causing some people to hire freelance telepaths to steal that knowledge. But unfortunately, apparently when a telepath uses their ability on him, they die. Interesting enough. So apparently he's able to learn secrets from his ancestors, and because of that, he's able to use that information for himself in the future. So he's teamed up with Queen Medusa, and also turned against her at the same light. Apparently, he tried to get on her good side, and then they decided to go after the humans. He was against it. He betrayed her by calling Spider-Man in, and basically tried to get killed. So he's definitely had to deal with a lot of stuff in general. So even though he's an Inhuman, he is for humans as well. It's a tough situation to be a part of because he's not quite fully human, but he's also, even though he's an Inhuman now, doesn't mean he's been an Inhuman forever. So, before the bomb went off, he was obviously, like I said before, he was a cowardly person. He also had great pride in his family, but he really didn't have much going for him. Once he transformed into Lineage, he exhibited the same sort of pride for his family, but he was much more determined and had courage and confidence in himself overall. Now, once he was transformed, he was given enhanced strength, speed, and his hands had some sort of claws on them. Well, he had a very demonic look to it. And then he has what's called ancestral enchantment, which is the soul of the consciousness of anyone sharing Lineage's bloodline from the first Inhumans and possibly only the Inhuman ones, be it ancestors or distant relations. These manifest as faces on his body, and he's able to retain all their memories of their life and knowledge that he's able to get through those things. Now, apparently he's able to do this to non-relatives as well by absorbing the astral forms, which is an interesting thing overall. But apparently, those Inhumans can be released by being killed on Lineage's body. So, once the heads are there, if the heads are destroyed in any situation, they can actually be brought back to life. And as we talked about earlier, he's not telepathic immune, but there is some damage being caused by those who try to read his mind, for those who are not aware. So he's definitely an interesting human and Inhuman overall. So yes, once he's transformed, he's kind of like this purpley devil type thing, where he's definitely thinner, stronger looking, and overall just looking like something that Mephisto would have created. Now, I know what you're thinking, well, why are we talking about this character, Beastly Eel? Well, it turns out that Lineage actually hired Cameron which has been introduced into Miss Marvel. So the interesting thing is does that mean that at some point we're going to see this particular person, Lineage, come forth? So my thought process in this is the way that this character could be introduced is the fact that Kamala's ring that's already shooting out energy every time it's been hit. I'm wondering at some point if it's going to radiate throughout the entire world, and because of that, cause what either could be the Inhuman uprising or the mutant gene, which could technically lead us to Lineage, which would be an interesting thing to see overall. But Lineage is definitely an interesting character. He kind of brings the Inhumans into the human realm a little bit, where he's a mob boss overall. So it's definitely interesting to see. And hopefully we get to see him in the future. He's a very minor character, but overall he's gotten involved in a lot of big name characters. Spider-Man being one, the Inhumans being another, specifically Queen Medusa. He's also had to deal with the Punisher, the Thunderbolts. He's dealt with the Kree. I mean, he's dealt with a lot of people overall, including the Human Torch as well. So definitely dealing with a lot of people overall that have been that are part of the Marvel Universe and part of the big Marvel Universe. But also, we are going to be, he's also had to deal with Miss Marvel as well, who now has her own TV show. So who knows what we're going to be seeing in the future, but maybe we'll be seeing Lineage in the near future. So let me know what you guys thought about this character in the comments below. Do you think he's going to be involved in the MCU at all, or do you think he's just going to be somebody that just gets left to the side? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if there's a character you'd like me to discuss specifically, please let me know in the comments below. As always, if you like the content you see, please like and subscribe below. Other than that, this is going to be Beastly Eel signing out. Have a great night.